Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's cracking? Hello, Deriv, Awesome Dude, Super Tectrix, RTG. What's going on, Halo? How you doing? Halo, hey cutie. What's going on, guys? How's everybody's week been so far? Happy Hump Day, Wednesday. We've almost made it. Hey, Waylon, how you doing, Waylon? What's going on, man? How's everything happening? How's everything happening? How's everything going, I should say. Let me promote this to a few places. Hang on one second. Gotta let the people know. Dun 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 dun. It's always important if you're going to be a content creator, as soon as you publish something, share it in as many places as possible, just to like help with, getting discovered and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now, basically. Just trying to announce to everybody that I'm live, and if they want to come and chat, they can. Almost done. All right. So anyway, Wednesday. I was really excited tonight because I thought there was a very real possibility that that my iPhone 14 Pro was turning up, because I did pre-order, and I was really hoping that it would turn up. I got the case. I got the case for the phone, but no phone. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I've jumped from I've had an iPhone 11 for a long time, and it's been a good phone, and it's been reliable, and it hasn't really had any issues. Like, the main thing is that the battery is just, I've recharged this thing so many times. I've had it for like 3 years, and the battery basically holds like maybe 70% charge. So, from 100 down to 30%, it's pretty normal. The performance is pretty good. But as soon as I hit like 20% left, man, the battery life just like dies off. And actually, Apple's done a good job, I have to say, of like slowing down the CPU, so the actual phone, like, it actually lasts until 1%, but you can feel it get really, really sluggish and slow. So yeah. So anyway, I pre-ordered for the iPhone 14 Pro 256 gig, and I was really excited because I got notification that it was being shipped, and I thought it would be here, but it's not here. So what does Jay's 2 cents say? I digress. We move on. But, hey, Deriv, thanks for the donation, man. Thanks for the $2, mate. Appreciate it. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you? By the way, last stream was awesome. One of the best streams I've had in a while. Thanks to Riv. Let me just put that over there. Too expensive in my opinion. Yeah, I know. But like, I haven't paid for a phone in a long time, and I do use it a lot for making content. So, it's kind of like an investment. And I'll probably keep this phone for like 3 years. But man, last week's stream, we had so many new members. I was donating members. I became a member to my own channel. And if you don't know what a member is, it's basically like becoming a Twitch sub. If you guys know what that is. So like on Twitch, you can sub to like, your content creator for like $6-7 a month. And I think on YouTube, it's called a membership. So yeah, thanks to everyone last week who became a member and supports the channel. If you do want to become a member, it's like $3 a month. So just gonna dangle that out there. What's your opinion on the foldables? The Z Fold 4 looks so spicy. I don't know. See, I was actually excited for the first time when like Samsung and Motorola started like innovating in like the folding phone space, because that's something that Apple hasn't done, and I don't think they'll ever do it. And I was asking my girlfriend, because like she was really into the Motorola fucking flip phone Razr, thank you, back in the day. And I said, would you consider buying a flip phone now? And she was like, no way. No other real reason, just like I'm not going to switch to Android basically. But she did say like if Razr brought out something, like Motorola brought out something, maybe. But I don't know, flip phones, how do I feel about it? I personally like the ones that are like a bit more of like a wallet, not a wallet, like a little notebook that open up, so you get like almost like double the screen space. So when you go landscape, it's almost like an iPad mini. I personally prefer that. Like I'd rather have more screen. Just folding the phone in half. I mean, I think it's a cool thing to like flick out a flip phone, but I'm not a big fan of the vertical fold. More of a horizontal fold. That's what I think. But the Flip 4 looks cool. The Z Fold is the one that you're talking about, I think, Waylon. Z Fold 4. Okay, so the Z Fold 4 is what I'm getting tongue-tied. The Z Fold 4 is my kind of flip phone, if I was to ever use one. I wonder, though, over time, after 2 or 3 years, what that crease in the middle of the screen will look like, and the hinge, and all that kind of stuff. And how hard is it to repair? Like, if you break a screen on a folding phone, do you basically just throw it in the bin? Like, I know that on an iPhone, a screen replacement from Apple is like $300, $400. But if you break a screen on a Z Fold 4, like, how much is that? Like, do you just buy a new phone? I don't know. So anyway, I like it. I like the idea. But I'm never going to switch. I'd like to see one in person, though. So maybe next weekend, that's something I'll do. Maybe I'll go and check one out. Are the headphones that I'm wearing AirPods Max? Yes, they are. I've had these for almost a year, actually. It's kind of crazy how quick time flies, right? So yeah, I got these at Christmas time last year, and I still love them. Very, very good headphones. Haven't let me down. And yeah, big fan. Zim Gaming. Hey Zim Gaming, how you doing? Question to everyone who owns a Switch, who's excited for The Legend of Zelda? Yeah, I've seen like my social media has been taken over because of Legend of Zelda, which, I mean, to be fair, was a game that I played and absolutely loved. I'm not a huge Nintendo person, but I know, Nintendo is going to sell an absolute shit ton of Switches and Zelda games leading up to Christmas. So I think everyone is going to have a copy of Zelda by Christmas time, most likely. Here's a poll I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to chuck this out and see what you guys have to say. Since there's been so much phone stuff happening, I'm just curious. Oh, May next year. Okay, I thought it was coming out soon. I thought it was coming out like basically like in a few weeks. What's the poll? Let's have a look. I mean, I don't know. We don't have that many people watching. 7 votes. I think that's pretty much it. So, by the looks of it, it's pretty close actually. It's a very close mix. 57% iPhone, 43% Android. From 7 votes. I thought it would be close. I didn't think it would be that close. Android is better? No, it's not. I personally use an Android, but I really want to buy an iPhone. Kind of difficult to convince mum to go on a payment plan. Yeah, iPhones are super expensive. But if you're going to get an iPhone and you're like still in school and stuff, get a cheaper one. Get like an iPhone 12 or an iPhone mini or an iPhone SE, because a lot of those phones, the CPUs are very, very good. You just don't get like the latest camera basically. So that's my advice. I used to hate Apple, then I got an iPhone and it grew on me. Yeah. I was never a big fan of Apple, and then I got an iPhone and everything changed. How's iOS 16 working for you? I haven't actually downloaded it. I probably should. I probably should like get used to it because it's going to be the norm, and the sooner that I jump on, the better. And I'm assuming my iPhone 14 is going to come with it. So, you know, I haven't tried it yet though, but it looks cool. I like some of the stuff that they're doing with the wallpaper, but like, yeah, I haven't really used it very much. And I haven't even gone into like the website, the Apple website, and checked it all out. So, in time. But hey, I thought I'd do something a bit interesting. We've got a second camera here. And I thought we should unbox some things. How do you guys feel about some unboxings? I've been wanting to do these unboxings for a while. So I set up the other camera, as you can see, and I thought it would be fun to open a couple boxes. I should have made more of a big deal about it, but these are products that I have still not got around to like using and testing. Like, just so you guys know, my current situation, this is my keyboard, Logitech G915. It's really slim. It's a low profile mechanical keyboard. And this is the G915 TKL edition. Really love this keyboard. Like, the low profile keys, for me personally, I type so much better and quicker with this keyboard compared to every other keyboard that I've ever used. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I just closed like every single tab. What the hell? That was weird. Not tab, I just minimized everything. Super annoying. Let me just quickly bring everything back up. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I think we're good. So, yeah, typing on this thing's really good. And I love the RGB, and you can customize it, and it's great. But we have some new things from ASUS. ASUS ROG has sent over some packages. And the first one that I'm keen to check out, and I probably should tell you the prices of these things, because that's important. Because this is like the unboxing first impression situation. Let me just open a new tab. All right. So, oh my god, turn the keyboard back on, Sean. Don't laugh at me typing. Okay, so these headphones currently go for $300, and they're wireless, and they've got a pretty good rating. They've got, let's have a look on Amazon. Can we look on Amazon what the rating is? Amazon rating, let's go. So, no, that's the wrong one. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it doesn't come up on Amazon. But on other websites, it's got a rating of like, on Google anyway, like 4.5 star, 32, I guess, comments. 50mm drivers, 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth, built-in mics, AI noise cancellation, and a headphone jack, I think, and a bunch of buttons and stuff. So let's have a look at these guys, and I'll try and tell you whether or not it's a piece of poo on first impressions. So yeah, this is the headphones that we have. ASUS, I'm going to record this as well just for the sake of it, just so I can have it for future as well. Alright, so ROG Delta S wireless headphones. On the box, pretty much just tells you about the headphones, and you get some extra ear cups in there as well, and what kind of like device you can pair it with and use it with. Talks about the sound and how big the drivers are. But you can see from the front of the box, you've got some ear cups here that are kind of shaped in a similar way to that ASUS ROG logo. I hope this is metal, not plastic. Headband, pretty simple. Favorite demand side platform. Hey Jeff Green. I don't know. I'm not in the biz. Have to be at the trade desk though, right? I think the trade desk is pretty good. All right, let's cut these things out of the box, hey? Can you guys see what I'm doing? A little bit. Let's cut a bit of tape here, bit of tape there. Where else we going? Be careful not to cut myself. Bit of tape there, and bit of tape. What's up, man? What's up, Nathan? Why are you live on Wednesday? Oh, because I'm doing live streams on Wednesdays now. I don't do Fridays anymore. I haven't done Fridays for a while. Because the footy, you know. Alright, let's have a look at these headphones. I'm kind of excited, to be honest with you. Ooh. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like an ROG logo on the inside of the box there. Cool. Alright, a bit of foam. Dun 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 dun. Okay, welcome to the Elite Republic of Gamers. Why, thank you. The Elite, because, you know, we're all about being elite here. Alrighty. So these are the headphones. On first impression, look like a pair of headphones. Got some squishy leather, which is nice. Got a nice squishy, I don't know if you can see it, squishy headband, which is not bad. Pretty chunky, not slim. Some nice packaging though, yeah, you're right. Alright, let's take this out. I'll just put these to the side for a moment. We'll just see what other accessories come included, because usually there's some accessories. I wish they did cardboard packaging. Like, I don't know if this is recyclable or what kind of plastic they've used here, but can we just get cardboard for everything and then we can recycle it? Just saying. And then in this box here, we should have a bunch of accessories. So let's have a look. So first things first, we've got a USB-A to USB-C cable. Looks like it's USB 3, by the way. So that's a thing. What else we got in here? We've got some little silica gel packet. We've got some microfiber. No, not microfiber. Like suede, kind of. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm sure it's on the back of the box and it's written what kind of material this is. But we've got some non-leather, like microfiber e-cups that you can basically just go ahead and, you know, stretch and put on and to replace the ones that come included. Some documentation. And we've got here a dongle, which I'm assuming is to like extend the range. Oh no, sorry, it's USB. It's USB-C female to USB-A male. So like maybe that's for a Switch or for a console. If you need that. And then what else we got in here? Anything else? Nothing. Okay, so that's the accessories. I feel like I'm missing some stuff though. Maybe some things are in the actual cups of the headphones. Maybe that's what's the situation. Did these come off? No. Where is the receiver? I'm confused. I am confused. Professional unboxer, as you can tell. Okay, headphones, manual. Or is that dongle for the wireless part? Oh my god. Terrible unboxing, I know, I'm sorry. I'm going into it fresh. Removing the dongle. Okay, that's literally the first thing. So the dongle's in the headphones. Oh, maybe this is the dongle right here. Can you guys see this? We've got the dongle, I think, hidden in the ear cup. So that should just like pop out. Boom. Alrighty, so there's your... Don't think you can see it at all. It's not going to focus probably. This camera's got terrible autofocus. But is it going to focus? Probably not. It's going to focus here. There we go. That's your little dongle right there. Little USB kind of right-angled USB-C thing. Not too bad. I like that it can slit into the cup of the headphone. That's nice. So basically just goes in one way. Like, if it doesn't go in that way, turn it around, and boom, in she goes. That's not too bad. Thomas Clark. What's going on, mate? What's your thoughts on the open internet, mate? Listen, the Trade Desk is doing a great job. Doing a great job when it comes to the open internet. Really pushing the industry forward, you know. So anyway, these are the ROG headphones. We've got here a little switch to toggle it between Bluetooth mode and 2.4 gigahertz wireless. A USB-C port that is recessed in the cup of the headphone so you can recharge it and also use it probably while it's charging. This button here, I'm assuming, is for probably like play, pause. And then you've got here, and also turning it on, turning it off, I should say, pairing it as well. And then volume up rocker, volume down rocker. And then if you push it in, you've got your microphone mute switch as well. So not too bad. Now let's actually turn these, let's put these headphones on for a sec. Let's see how they look. They're obviously adjustable, so shouldn't really matter what size head you've got. Let me just move maybe that out of the way. Got a fair bit of flex. Let's put it in about halfway. It's usually the sweet spot. Very light, actually. Much lighter than I was thinking. Like, compared to these, I would say that these are easily maybe half the weight. Does it say here on the website how much they weigh? It says 310 grams, but I really don't believe it because AirPods Max have got to be more than that. Let's have a look. AirPods Max weight. 350 grams for AirPods, and these are 310. Hey, Mr. Zuby, what's going on? They're very, like, they come out quite a lot. They stick out. Like, I don't know if you'd be catching the bus or, like, hopping on the train wearing these headphones, but they're quite comfortable. I can see that, like, wearing them for a long gaming session, these wouldn't be too bad. Because, like, the actual cup, I don't know if it rotates at all. Oh, there's a bit of rotation. But the actual cup, it actually goes all the way around the outside of my ear, which is nice. I personally don't like it when headphones, like, sit on the ear. I find it too uncomfortable. So these aren't too bad. Hey, Boy X, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, Whippy Wop, what's going on? Welcome to all the members. How many members we got in the chat? We've got Deriv, Super Tectrix, Whippy, Boy X. We've got like 4 members in the chat, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Too big? I'm sure they sound great. But the one thing that I do notice, which I thought these had it, but they don't have it, is I thought they had a headphone jack, but there's no headphone jack. So, yeah. Also, it's quite interesting is on the, I don't know if you can see here, but like there's these little holes, just here. And that's actually a good sign, because if you don't have any sort of way for the sound and the air to like escape, generally speaking, your bass is going to suffer. So hopefully these sound pretty good, but I like that you can like have them on your chest or on your neck. You can wrap them around and then you can just turn them. They only turn one way though, so you can't turn them out, but you can turn them in, but they don't fold or anything like that. So yeah, no folding. You prefer the Logitech G435. They're nice and light. Yeah, the 435s are good, but Logitech microphones just sound not that good, in my opinion. I don't know how many Logitech headphones that I've tried, and all the microphones that are built in sound like absolute poo, so I can't recommend them for the microphone. Yeah, I gifted a bunch of memberships the other week. Alrighty, so let's pack these up and let's try the next package, because I've got one more package. Mr. Zuby, hey man, just want to say you're the man. Why, thank you so much, Mr. Zuby. I don't know who you are or where you're from. I feel like you know me, but I don't know if that's for sure. But I appreciate you stopping by. So thank you, Mr. Zuby. Thank you very much for the $2.99. I think for that price, you could have become a member. Just saying. Mate, I'm all about trying to get like the subscription. I want the income every month. I want the donation every month. Anyway, let's pack that away for a minute. I won't get too crazy with the packaging because we have one more. We have one more. Should we do the next one or should I get a drink? I'm going to be back in 1 second because I'm going to get a drink and go to the bathroom. And then we'll do the next package, because the next package I am legitimately very excited about. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Thanks, Jeff Green. I appreciate the donation, my friend. Thank you, sir. All right, we're back. We are back. And can we get some support real quick for the old Brisbane Bears, Brisbane Lions? If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know. Come on the Lions. Come on the Lions. We can do it. We've got the prelim against Geelong this Friday. I want everyone's support. Come on, the fucking Lions. Hey, Mr. Zuby, thank you for the other $2.99 donation. I believe... Okay, guys, maybe you can help me. but I believe there is like a little membership button in the bottom of the screen, or maybe you click on the dollar icon. No, not the dollar icon. Fuck, I don't even know how to do it myself. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go watch my own stream as like a normal person. 1 second. Yeah, so next to where it says, okay, so below where it says like the title, and then it's got like the like button, dislike, share, there's subscribe and join, and you can click join, and that's how you become a member. I'm pretty sure. That's how I did it. So maybe try that. The button should be there. It's not that clear with YouTube. They should definitely make it better. Hey, there we go. Awesome, dude. 1 month. Thank you so much. Last one before I leave. Swan's taking it. Not a chance, mate. Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance. Swans are going to get smashed by Collingwood. And we're going to beat Geelong. And it's going to be a Brisbane versus Collingwood grand final. Nah, to be honest, I actually want Sydney to win because we've beaten Sydney at their home ground. Absolutely smashed them. I was at the game. And I know that if we can beat Geelong, we can beat Sydney. But Collingwood, they have such a huge supporter base at the MCG. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. Swan's taking it? I don't think so. All right, let's do another unboxing. And this one I'm legitimately excited about. This one I'm really, really excited about. Let me just remove the packaging because it has my address on there. So let me just do that real quick. I'm very excited about this keyboard. Dun, 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 dun. And I mean, I know that this stuff is not necessarily for everyone. It's sometimes, too expensive and all that other shit. Oh, thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Mr. Thomas. Appreciate that, brother. Okay, so this keyboard costs... Okay, Rob. Thank you, mate. I think this keyboard is like $300 as well. I think this keyboard costs a lot. Thanks for the donations, guys. It keeps food in the fridge, Okay, so this keyboard is $300. Headphones, $300. Keyboard, $300. All this stuff, very expensive. I'm gonna be very critical of this stuff. I mean, this is obviously not me reviewing it or anything like that. This is just like me opening the box and giving you my first impressions. This is not me telling you to go out and buy it or anything like that. But anyway, without any further ado, we're going to be unboxing this keyboard from ASUS. Probably the most expensive keyboard that I've ever had my grubby little hands on. And I'm hoping it's not shit. Do I love ROG Strix? I mean, I do and I don't. I like the Impact mouse. This mouse, very, very good mouse. $120. Better than a G Pro, in my opinion. If I was to say, like, what brand do I really love? To be honest with you, like, I love Logitech. I love Apple. ASUS ROG, not really. I mean, I like ASUS motherboards, and I like ASUS graphic cards, but peripherals, I don't know. But this is a very high-end keyboard. So this is a mechanical keyboard with optical switches. And if you don't know what optical switches are, well, go and get yourself educated. But these are ROG RX optical switches. So yeah, you could go and build something for sure, but sometimes when you build something, you don't get all the integration as well. So like there's pros and cons. And building an optical switch keyboard, not necessarily something that you can go out and do. If you want really, really fast key switches, maybe optical is the way to go. But like I said, I'm going to be very subjective because it's very expensive. Like as you can see from the box here, you get a little wrist rest. The keycap comes up pretty much like your standard height, double shot PBT, 2.4 gigahertz wireless and Bluetooth, so you can switch it between multiple computers. Got ASUS Aura Sync. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what this thing's like. On the back side of it, it weighs a kilo, so it's a pretty hefty keyboard. You can do macros, N key rollover, 1000 hertz polling rate, per key RGB, and obviously you can use it with USB Type-C as well. Battery life is 76 hours long, which is pretty long, but not that long. Like you couldn't get a week out of it. You could get like a few days. But let's have a look. Ooh. Okay, feels nice. I like this bag. Very primo looking. Can I lift this out and not touch it yet? Okay, let's just move that to the side for a minute. Very heavy though. Wow. MX keys for work, would recommend. Yeah, very good keyboard, the MX keys. Let's move this cardboard out of the way. Okay, so in terms of accessories, you've got here a USB Type-C to USB-A cable for obviously plugging it in and using it wired or recharging the battery. Put that to the side. You've got here a wrist rest, which is like some PU leather. And on the bottom, it's got Republic of Gamers with actually anti-slip, pardon me, anti-slip little rubber pads, which is nice. And then it looks like it just goes on probably magnetic or just rests up against it. You've got a little ROG logo here as well, just to let everyone know that you're a baller. So that's cool. We'll put that to the side as well. And then what else do we have in here? We've got a little box of documentation and doodads, how to use it. I mean, if you're reading the manual, you're doing it wrong, because pretty much the best way to use these products is to download the software and to do everything through the software. We've got here a dongle for extending the range of the wireless receiver. We've got some stickers. I know someone in the chat who's been donating some money is a big fan of stickers. If someone wants the stickers, send me a message on Instagram or Discord, and I'll see what I can do by getting you some stickers. Can't speak tonight, man. I'm all tongue-tied. And what else do we have in here? Is that pretty much it? That's pretty much it. Nothing else. No other accessories or nothing. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and put the wrist rest back, because I'm not going to use a wrist rest. I'll put the receiver, not the receiver, the extender back. I'll put the cable back. And now I've got to try and find the receiver. I'm assuming the wireless receiver is actually in the keyboard. Like the headphones. Shit, my bad. Alright. So now onto the keyboard unboxing. Let's see if this thing's actually good. Alright, so here's the receiver. Little just USB 2.4 gigahertz receiver. So we'll plug that in a little bit. And here we are. Take off this cloth. This cloth is really nice, by the way. I would keep this cloth just like if I want to like dust it or clean it. Very nice bag. So here is the keyboard. Quite heavy. Like I said, it weighs about 1 kilo. Quite a thick boy. Like if we do a quick little comparison between the Logitech, which is very thin, like just to give you a bit of comparison between these two keyboards, like fucking crazy. You can see here you've got a USB-C connection. You've got a spot for the dongle. You've got the switch for switching modes between Bluetooth and wired and wireless 2.4 gigahertz. One thing I like, by the way, with this Logitech keyboard is you've got this little wheel here for the volume, and you've got multimedia keys, lighting keys, all up on the top, which is really cool. This one from ASUS, it's all done through function keys, basically. It's really focused on gaming and, typing. There's no extra clutter. So in terms of like size, if I was to put the Logitech one here, so you can see how that is, it's I don't know, maybe I'll zoom out a little bit. Hang on, let me zoom this out. I don't know if you guys can kind of get an idea. It's a little bit, I'll go this way so you can see. It's a little bit shorter on this side, a little bit shorter. If we go side by side, it's definitely not as tall as the Logitech. The Logitech's got another centimeter at least. And then in terms of thickness, I mean, it's really it's kind of like, this is your boyfriend and this is the guy that she tells you to worry about, or whatever that meme is. But keyboard wise, okay, let's type on the keys. I do like the size though. The size is good. Ooh, okay, I might have to make put the microphone even closer. Let me just see if I can do that real quick. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. Exactly. Okay, not an official typing test, but I'm going to put the microphone really close to it. I'm going to crank the gain. Let me go this way. All right. So, what do you guys think? I like it. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to the layout. I really like the low profile one, hey. It's such a good keyboard. For $300, would I choose this or the Logitech? Because I think the Logitech is also like in a pretty similar price point. If I was to just have a quick look here, the G915 TKL wireless edition. Let's have a quick little look here in terms of price. So ASUS $299, and this one from Scorptech. It's loading. Okay, that's the wrong version. G915 TKL wireless. Okay, hang on. I'm getting the price. Get an MX keys, Mr. Zuby. MX keys are pretty good. Okay, so so this one that I've been using for a long time, very good keyboard. You can pick it up for $259. And I would 100% recommend this keyboard. I've been using it for literally more than a year. Never let me down. Very, very good. The only issue is maybe micro USB instead of USB-C. But other than that, very, very good keyboard. You can't replace the caps or the switches or anything, but I do love this keyboard a lot. Big fan. So, for an extra $40, would you go this one? Optical switches, and can you remove the caps pretty easily? Okay, so you can remove the caps, but these are optical switches, which are very, very fancy. And if you don't know, I'll try and zoom it in so you guys can see. Hang on, let me just... Okay, so normally with a mechanical switch, you would have like a little mechanism or a little spring in there. And so when the key travels down, there's like a little notch, or it sort of passes through and it sort of has a bump, or if it's linear, it hits, I guess, how do you call it? The technical term. There's almost like a sensor for the switch. So when it hits, like, it knows the key's being pressed. This one, there's basically like a laser, right? This is your switch, and it goes down, and there's a laser beam shining through, and the optical laser goes through and basically registers when the key's pressed. So in terms of like reliability, longevity, you could argue that, you know, it's a light. There's no physical wear and tear. So, you know, probably will last longer and also be a lot more responsive. So if you're really into FPS gaming and you want like the absolute best of the best response for, like, you know, all your key commands, maybe if you're playing like MMOs like League of Legends or Valorant, any game that's like quite intense on the responsiveness from the keyboard, then maybe this is one to check out. But like I said, the Logitech one is also very bloody good. Let me just zoom out again so you guys get a bit of an idea. So this is the ASUS one, and this is the Logitech. Which would you pick, guys? ASUS or Logitech? $259, $299. ASUS. But even though this one has like a volume, scroll wheel, play pause, has the same lighting modes, Logitech, ASUS. I should maybe do a poll and ask people what they think. Let's maybe plug it in. We'll see the lighting. Oh, let me plug this bad boy in for a minute. I don't know who Mr. Zuby is. I know who Jeff Green is. I don't know who Mr. Zuby is. I've got an idea, but I really have no idea. It's probably David, but I don't know. All right, let's turn this thing on, hey. Is that on? Is there a switch as well? I don't think there's a switch. Oh, shit, there we go. Okay. So that's the ASUS lighting for you. Maybe I should turn off some lights, but doesn't matter. You guys get the idea. Charlie Berridge, thanks for the coffee time donation. How are you, Sean? And also, how pumped are you for the Lions fans? Mate, I'm fucking pumped for the Lions, hey. I'm fucking pumped for the Lions. I just hope they win. I'm going to be an absolute nervous wreck on Friday. But I'm pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. I'm sure they can get the job done. I reckon we've got the players, we've got the experience, we've got the coach. I reckon we can do it. I didn't show you guys the back of it, by the way. On the back of it, this is the situation. So you've got some texture here happening. We'll peel off this bad boy. So you've got the ASUS ROG logo, just to let everyone know how rich you are. Not really. Another little protector for the little rubber pads on the bottom here. You can angle it up a little bit as well if you want to angle it up a little bit. I like the bottom side. Like, if you had to compare both of them, I mean, you wouldn't buy a keyboard for how it looks on the bottom. Thanks for the donation, Fire Lotus. I appreciate that, Fire Lotus. Thank you so much. This is the Asus one on the bottom. This is the Logitech one. So the Logitech one, you can adjust the feet. I guess there's 2 feet here, so you can adjust it to have either a small amount of angle, like 4 degrees or 8 degrees. There's a spot for your dongle. New subscriber, Mr. Zuby. Thank you, Mr. Zuby. You can... What was I saying? Yeah, adjust the feet, 4 degrees, 8 degrees, dongle spot, rubber feet so it doesn't move anywhere. Not a bad keyboard. This one, same sort of story. But you've only got one set of adjustable feet here. There's no other adjustability. So that, it might be a problem for some of you. But I don't think it's going to be a problem with some. Like, if I was to give this keyboard to you, I think you'd adjust. I think I'd probably use it maybe flat. I mean, there is a little bit of a curve to it here. So it's not completely flat. Maybe someone, if they're a keyboard enthusiast, you can tell me what that shape is, because I know that every keyboard has a slightly different shape. Favorite CEO? Oh, Jeff Green. 100%. Jeff Green. He's a bit stingy with the donations, though, considering he's a CEO. Just saying. Can you imagine if it actually was Jeff Green? Okay, so let's turn this back on a second. Wakey, wakey. Okay, it's turned on. Can we open up Notepad? Okay, typey type, typey type. Okay, Sean is the best YouTuber in the world and deserves all of your money and needs 1 million subscribers before the end of 2022, otherwise he will not be able to afford to continue living in Sydney, Australia, because it is so bloody expensive. So please give thank you, Jeff Green, me all your money and empty your bank accounts. Oh dear. Not a bad keyboard to type on though, hey? Not too bad. Feels really nice. Good responsiveness. Sydney prices, yeah, ridiculous. Pradeep, I didn't see your messages. Hello. How you doing, mate? Hi, technical. Enriching us. It's been wings. Okay. Thank you, Pradeep, for the feedback about my latest PC build. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Speaking of PC builds, I've been thinking about doing another PC build. The last time I did one, it was $1,000, and it was an AMD build. And I was thinking of doing a Intel build for $1,000. I wonder if it's possible with 12th gen, and like actually get decent specs. Do you guys want to like come along on that journey? We'll see if we can actually like make it happen. So let's see if we can do a $1,000 build with an all Intel and NVIDIA situation. So let's have a quick little look-see, hey? Okay, first things first. A case. Let's get a decent case. A really cheap budget case. Let's have a look. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll move this over here so you guys get to see properly. Okay, let's go zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's look at cases real quick. The Versa case ain't bad. The Deepcool case ain't bad. I was a big fan of the Antec DP31. So let's have a look at that one. We'll add that to the cart. DP31, $59. G'day, Aaron. How you doing, mate? What's going on? Okay, so we've got a case, and let's go power supply. Just something cheap. Nothing too crazy, because it's $1,000. Remember, we haven't got that much money to play with. Let's see what we can get for $1,000. EVGA, 500 watts. Bronze. I don't think we can get better than that. It's got some black cables, I think. Or Corsair. I think the EVGA one, though, the cables are a little bit... No? Okay. It's $59. Done. Case, power supply. Sorted. So we've got here Antec case, EVGA power supply. Let's move on to the next part. I'm doing good, thank you, mate. I'm doing good. Let's go to... okay, RAM. Let's go RAM. DDR4. Let's go 16 gigabytes. So 2 times 8. 3,200, $79. Boom. Done. Okay. Now we need an SSD. 500 gigs. I think 500 gigs is a pretty safe bet these days. We don't want 2.5 inch. What are we doing? What are we doing, mate? Come on, Sean. SSD, M-SATA, M.2, 500 gig. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 500 gig. Cheapest one, Kingston. Add it to the cart. I think the Kingston is actually better than the Crucial P1 as well, by the way, in terms of like performance. I mean, they're both going to be super quick. So we've got case, power supply, RAM, SSD. Now we've got to go CPU. Okay, this is where we're going to be spending a bit of money. Let's go. Oh, I need a motherboard as well. Let me get a motherboard real quick. We need a micro ATX motherboard because the case does not fit a big ATX one. So we'll do micro ATX. We'll do this Amazon. No, I don't. See, I don't. I know it's cheap, but I don't like motherboards where you only get 2 RAM slots. Like 2 RAM slots and 1 M.2 slot. Oh, sorry, it's got 2. But you don't get any more PCI lanes. Just not a good board in my opinion. Like get one that's got 4 slots if you can. So Gigabyte, again, only 2 slots. Asus, ASRock, MSI board here for $169. What's the I/O like? How many USBs we got? We got 1 USB 3, 4 USB 2s. Nah, can't do that one. Terrible I/O. This one here has got Wi-Fi on it. Let's have a look at the I/O on this one. No, still. Oh, a USB-C and a USB 3. Not the worst. Not the worst. The ASRock board I've used before. Very, very solid. Because you've got 4 USB 3s. A couple PCI Express lanes. 2 M.2 slots. I think we'll add that one to the cart. Hey Sean, I'll catch you in the next stream. I'm going to go play Zelda and rest. No worries, man. Hope you get better soon. Maybe don't play Zelda and just go straight to bed. Maybe that's the idea. Okay. So we've got pretty much everything. We've got motherboard, SSD, RAM, power supply, case. And we've spent $435. Pretty cheap. Let's do the CPU and graphic card. So we've got $500 to spend on both of these. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Let's go. What's this spec on this one? The 12100 or 12100F. So the F, remember, is no HD graphic. The 100 does. So this one here, 4 cores, 8 threads, and this one here is basically the exact same. 4 cores and 8 threads. Max turbo of 4.3 on both of these chips. Since we don't need the HD graphics, we're going to go and save some money. So we've got more for the GPU. We're going to add the i3, so that's $600. We've got $400 for the graphic card. Let's see what we can get. Can we get a 30 series? Okay, 3050, 445, 559, 689, obviously too expensive. What about AMD? Let's see what AMD has. 6600 would be as low as I would go. 369 for a 6600 is not a bad deal. Is not a bad deal. And like if I add that, that's 969. If I add this, the 3050, we're going to be over by $45. We're going to be over if we add the 3050. So this is 1,045. I don't know where I can save. I might have to save on the motherboard. I might just have to. If I go back to the motherboards, socket 1700, micro ATX, RAM slots 4, 169. How much does that come to? 135? Nah, I can't. I have to do 2. I have to do bloody 2. Okay, let's go this one here from MSI. Like, we're just gaming on this thing, right? We don't need tons of USB ports. Oh, 1,001. 1,001. Far out. That's annoying. 1,001. What can I save on? I can't save on anything. Really? Maybe the case? Maybe the case. Can I get a case for less than $59? Can I get a case for less than 59? I mean, I can get this deep cool one, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. Antec, no window, thermal take 59. Like, the $59 budget for a case is like, I think it's important to get a decent case. It's got a little bit of room to upgrade. 1,001. See if Honey can do anything. Okay, Honey. I don't have Honey in Chrome, so let me just quickly install Honey. I doubt it. Log in with Google. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah. I don't want to receive stuff. Cool. Please don't send me spam. Okay, hang on a second. Install Honey. Installing Honey. Yeah. Add extension. Alright, come on, Honey. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. The Spotify code. Nah, I don't want a Spotify code. Okay, let's go to the cart. Deriv, I'll get back to you in just a minute. Enter promo code. I don't think it's going to find any codes on here. Unlikely. Who knows? Maybe. Any codes? Look for the orange. Let's log into my account real quick. Collect it. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let me just move this to a different screen for a minute. Okay, I don't think I can get a bloody coupon to make it $1 less. That's so annoying. Lucky 20? Do you reckon that will work? Nah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Sorry, mate. Power supply. Is there anything else here? Hang on 1 second. Girlfriend's texting me. There's really no other option. I can go $4 less and get a thermal take one, but it looks terrible and it's got spaghetti cables. No one wants spaghetti cables, right? Where can I save $1,000? Sorry, where can I save $1? Or should I? Is 1,001 close enough? You guys tell me. Is 1,001 close enough? We've got an RTX 3050, a 12100, motherboard, 500 gig SSD. We need at least 500. Should I buy it and build it? Do you guys want me to buy it and then I'll build it and we'll see how it performs? Swap out the M.2 for a hard drive. Ugh. Maybe. But who wants that? Who wants that? I don't think it's worth it. $59 for a WD Blue 1 terabyte. $59 for an NVMe 500 gig. It's basically the same price. This would be... No, you won't allow it. Okay. Well, as a member, you kind of have authority. So, how do I save $1 on this build? Heck. I think I might have to just go 256. Okay, 256 is 39. Let's go the one that's 43. And let's get rid of... Okay, so now we're under budget. We've got $15 less. But we're half the storage. And I mean, 250 is not that bad. Like you can still install Warzone, right? You just might be uninstalling, reinstalling different games all the time. Can we get a CPU cooler? You'll donate $1 for 500 gig. Listen, I'm going to go back for the 500 gig drive and just say, you know what, 1,001, you know what I mean? I'm sure you can scrounge up $1 from someone, right? I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's possible. So we've got an RTX 3050, which is a pretty decent card. Like you're getting the latest NVENC encoder. You've got a bunch of DP ports, HDMI ports. It's the Zotac card. Zotac's a good brand. It's on sale. I mean, if we went AMD, we could maybe save a little bit of money, but I didn't want to go AMD. I was really committed to doing an NVIDIA Intel build. Like $369 for an RX 6600 versus $445. Like if you went AMD graphics, you could definitely get it under 1,000. You'll find the money on the floor, on the streets, under your couch, in your pockets, in the washing machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And obviously as well, like I don't include the cost of Windows in these builds because I usually buy a Windows product key for like $5 or $10 before I sell it. And I mean, you don't even need to pay for Windows, but I like to buy a Windows key and install, you know, Windows for somebody so that way they've got a legit version, because all these PCs that I build, I sell them on Facebook and I don't make any money on them. I'm literally just putting it together for free and tuning it and making it look nice. And normally I like to throw in a set of cabled, what are they called? Throw in a set of power supply extension cables just to make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid build for $1,000. Now the question is, do you guys want me to build it or not? Do you guys even care? Do you guys want to see how it performs at 1080p, 1440p, 4K in games like Valorant, Fortnite, GTA, Warzone, Doom? You guys tell me. Build it? For free? No, I got to pay for it. I got to pay for it, mate. And then I got to sell it. I pay and then I sell. The only thing I just don't like is this motherboard. This motherboard's giving me the, it's not very nice. It's not a very nice motherboard. Really. It's a little bit, it's not a very good board. I don't know if I could do it. Do people really care? I mean, it's not going to get a ton of work. Honestly, going AMD is definitely the better option, especially if you're sticking to $1,000. I'm just curious, right? I'm just curious. Give me 1 second. If I did an AMD equivalent, how much would it cost? So let's just do a quick little copy this, put it over here. I'm going to do this as quick as I can because I know you guys are probably wanting to go, but I'm curious. Oh, I don't need the graphic card or CPU, don't need the motherboard. Maybe let's keep the graphic card. Okay. So I'm going to add this to the cart and, oh my God, go away. This to the cart, this to the cart. Okay. 700. What am I missing? CPU motherboard. AM4. Okay, 4100. Most of these are sold out. End of life, end of life. One, two, three. Wait, how is it more expensive? Oh, it's because of the graphic card. Hang on a second. Motherboards, AM4. Low to high. $99 for a motherboard. Chuck her in. She's a bit dirty. So if you did AMD, which this CPU doesn't boost as high, but it's more cores. So the Intel one was 4 cores, 8 threads. The AMD one is 6 cores, 12 threads. So you literally get 4 more cores and you're paying $8 more for AMD. If you're doing the dirt cheap version, $8 more for AMD and you get literally 4 more cores. Seems like a no-brainer, right? Seems like a no-brainer. I'm just double checking that I haven't doubled up on anything. And if you got rid of the graphic card and you did a 6600, you're saving $70. And so you can get yourself a better motherboard or whatever you want. So anyway, should I buy it and build it or should I leave it? I do have a Modern Warfare 2 key already, so that doesn't motivate me. Maybe I'll think about it for a bit longer. Maybe I'll think about it for a little bit longer. But, I mean, if you guys are interested in building a PC for $1,000, I would recommend going AMD with a 6600, you're going to get awesome performance. Or, you know, this Intel one ain't bad either. It's just the motherboard that's a bit cheap. And you're getting less cores. But you do get, you know, NVIDIA NVENC, which is easily the best encoder out there if you're going to be streaming and gaming and recording your gameplay and doing all that kind of stuff. NVIDIA has a much better encoder for that kind of stuff. So that's something to consider. But yeah, anyway, we've been going for what, hour and 16 minutes? I think I'm going to finish up in like 10 minutes. So unless anyone has any burning questions, any feedback or suggestions about the next video. The next video, by the way, we'll be doing some stuff with thermal take. There's a new fucking video coming out tomorrow about the ASUS mouse, which I posted about on Discord if you guys haven't seen it. I mean, I'm sure you guys have. Coolers and graphics cards, please. You'd like me to review some coolers and some graphic cards? I think I can do that. I think I can manage that. Is a 1650 any good? It's not the worst. I mean, it still probably plays most e-sporty games at 1080p on low to medium settings. So yeah. Samsung's releasing the 990 Pro SSD. Wow. I have been in communication with someone from Samsung, so hopefully I can get a review sample of the new SSDs when they come out. So stay tuned. Yeah, 1650 is honestly perfectly fine. Oh, you're running a... Wait, you don't recommend a 1650 or you do recommend it? Oh, in 2022, you don't recommend. Fair enough. I mean, if you're playing... It depends on the game that you're playing. If you're playing games like Rocket League and... Valorant and like esports games like League of Legends, a 1650 is going to be perfectly fine. Honestly, you can do worse. But if you want to play Warzone or Fortnite or, you know, games that have huge maps and lots of visuals, you're going to be struggling a little bit. Definitely struggling. So I'm just reading some messages. Dun, 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 dun. Pardon me. Any more questions before I go? Deriv, I love the sticker, the face, the image that you've screenshot and put in Discord. That's hilarious. If you guys didn't know, by the way, I have a Discord server. Link is in the description if you want to come over and chat on Discord about anything or whatever, then you can definitely do that. It doesn't cost anything to join. And if you don't know what Discord is, then don't worry. Hicko, mate, where you been, brother? Long time no see, mate. I'm about to end the stream and you're joining in now. What is even the story with that? Ooh. I do like this keyboard. I do think I'm going to use it for a while. It is a very nice product. They've made something very nice. Big fan. Like I've had that Logitech I've had that Logitech one for a long time, but this one is very nice. If you don't know what I'm talking about this keyboard here. I literally just unboxed it. Very, very nice. Very nice. But just bloody expensive. $300 for this keyboard, man. And the headphones, I mean, headphones are very nice as well, but also $300. Like, I know that, like, price isn't everything, and, like, you know, price needs to be something that you consider with the quality of something. Like, you know, if you buy a Mercedes, well, it's expensive, but the quality is good. If you buy Asus ROG stuff, it's expensive, but, you know, you don't have to buy ROG. You can buy cheaper stuff. But this this keyboard and this headphones, $600. Right here. Just these two things. Bloody crazy. Finally upgraded to an 11. This is going to be... I've had this for ages. I'm going to go to an iPhone 14 once it comes, because I pre-ordered it, and that will hopefully come in the next day or two. Hey, Sean, this is still only an idea, and I'm still thinking about it, but would you like to build a PC for me? My current build I'm trying to get is 2.1K, and I'd pay for everything. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm not too sure. Dude, I'd happily have a conversation with you about that. And if that is something that you seriously want to do, even if I don't build it for you, I'd happily give you as much advice, free advice, as possible. But yeah, I'd love to build it. I'd love to build it and give it to you. I'm just worried because I'm in Sydney and I don't know where you are. Are you in Queensland or Melbourne or Sydney or Perth? I can't remember. I can't remember where everyone is from all the time. I'm sorry. Wagga. Oh, Wagga. Well, mate, you could drive up and you could pick it up and you could come into the studio and you could see where the magic happens. Or you could come up and we could do a live stream and we could build your PC live on stream if you wanted to. That would be fun. Or I could drive it to you. I could build it and I could drive it down to Wagga as part of like a fun little road trip. Who knows? Lots of options. Lots of options. Pardon me. Sorry for coughing straight into the microphone. That would be hella fun. Obviously, you would need to get permissions from your parents and stuff. Obviously. How old are you, Deriv? 14, 15, 13, 12, 16, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24? 14. Okay, so not too bad. Not super young, so that's okay. I would feel weird if you were too young. I would feel very uncomfortable. 41 for Hiko. Yeah, I'd feel also quite uncomfortable being with a 41-year-old. Nah, I'm kidding. Fucking kidding, mate. Kidding. Jeff Green is the man. 100%. By the way, thanks for all the donations tonight, guys. Jeff Green, the Riv. Fuck. So many donations. Just constant donations tonight. I can finally afford those new pair of shoes that I've always wanted. But yeah, thanks for all the donations, guys. It's really nice of you. Totally unnecessary. $23 it says in chat revenue. I'm basically a millionaire. Hey, you know what though? When you think about it, $20 an hour or $21, $22, $23 an hour isn't bad money. And I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So I'm probably under the $20 an hour. I'm probably like $17 an hour. So you know what? If I was 15, 16 and I got $17 for an hour of streaming, I'd be pretty happy. So, you know, get your grind on, kids. Start creating content and, start streaming. Do it for a couple of years and you'll start making money and you'll be like, you know what? Sean wasn't wrong. Do you want to play some Warzone, Modern Warfare? Unfortunately, not tonight. As soon as I finish this stream, I'm going to go outside for a quick walk and pick up some stuff from the Australia Post parcel locker that my girlfriend ordered. Or sorry, that I ordered for her birthday. So I'm going to go do that. And give Whippy his socks. Hey, let's not talk about the socks. I've been having so many issues with that. Keyboard's good, by the way. Keyboard's good. Just expensive. Bloody expensive. So, yeah, good keyboard there. Good keyboard. So far. Full review will be in a week or two. So, just stay tuned for that one. Alright, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. And hopefully if Brisbane wins, that will mean that it'll be Brisbane going to the grand final. But we'll see. Next week I'm going to be either really happy or really sad. It's a 50-50. Like most days. 6800 XT, 5700X, 850 watt power supply, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4 of course, B550 motherboard, O11 mini. That sounds like a decent case. Decent build. Decent build. Just maybe a CPU cooler. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can muster. Another great stream. Thank you, RTG. Thank you, Awesome Dude. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, BoyX. And he hasn't got it built yet. He's thinking about building it. Or buying the parts and building it. Or buying the parts and getting me to build it. Something like that. We'll see. For when he has the money. Yeah, exactly. He's saving up. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Have a good night. Be kind to each other. And enjoy the rest of your week. Almost Friday. Almost the weekend. Go the Lions. And yeah, thanks for joining in on the stream tonight. It was a lot of fun. And it's always awesome talking to you guys. So thank you. I'm going to end it there. Go check out the video that drops tomorrow on the mouse. It's a long bloody video. But if you do me one favor, which is just to watch the last 2-3 minutes of that video, just about the mouse, because it's like a $260 mouse, and I talked about it for like 17 minutes, and I don't know why, but I cover everything as much as possible. I probably missed stuff, but I was I was really happy with the conclusion. So yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a good night. I'll stop talking. See you later. Bye-bye.